Hello, everyone. My name is Abigail Newkirk, a former soccer student athlete and Division III Student Athlete Advisory Committee member. And I'm here with my co-host, RJ.
Hi, I'm RJ Nealon, Special Olympics North America athlete reporter.
Welcome to A Decade of Inclusion, a series where RJ and I will share 10 stories to represent 10 years of a very impactful partnership with Special Olympics and NCAA Division III.
We're celebrating 10 years of inclusion between Special Olympics and NCAA Division III this year. Since the beginning of the unique partnership, over 85,000 NCAA student athletes and over 127,000 Special Olympic athletes have shared unified experiences, spread inclusion, and created memories of a lifetime.
So with us today, we have Bates College Special Olympics College Club. We have Bridget, Thompson, and Ellie Bauer, who are both student leaders in the club. And we also have with us Ashley Stasulis, a Special Olympics athlete who is the club's unified teammate.
Welcome, everyone. We are so happy to have you all here with us today.
Yes. So, Bridget, can you tell us a little bit about how you and Bates College got involved with Special Olympics, specifically at the college level?
Yeah, of course. First, I'd love to thank you all for having us today. This is such a great opportunity to speak about the great ways that we collaborate. So since I've been at Bates, actually, this club has already been in existence. So it was great not having to build anything from scratch. It was kind of already there. And I got referred to participating in the club here at Bates through a couple of teammates of my team who had been student leaders in the club. And Ashley knows them well. They were Adelaide and Shelby, and still love them so much. They were great teammates and great people, and still in contact with them, actually. So they were like, hey, why don't you drop by a unified basketball practice that we have this week? And, I had done some sort of Special Olympics-oriented activities in high school, but hadn't spent a lot of time with it. But I was like, yeah, that sounds great. And I show up to practice. I had a blast. We played basketball. I got to meet so many great new people who always had such a great smile on their face. And I made an instant group of friends. So I was like, wow, this is definitely for me. And then kind of being involved with the club since then. We've obviously had our weekly practices, and we've also brought in other Special Olympics athletes and communities from the local community, but younger kids too. But we've really been in recent years, especially with COVID, trying to find new ways to connect, especially when we can't connect in person. So it's a bit about at the end of my freshman year, and here I am as a senior.
Wow, that sounds awesome. What a great experience. Ellie, can you discuss how your club has become so known for the efforts to encourage Special Olympics participation?
Yes. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me. We have done a lot to make sure that our club is very active on campus. For example, we really get involved in our club fair at the beginning of every year, and we try to get as many emails from people that are interested as possible. I think this year alone, we had 90 emails within the first hour, which was great. We also give away buttons to put on people's backpacks. Every fall athlete specifically has their own Special Olympics button. And then we also give away a lot of stickers. Both the buttons and stickers were actually designed by Bridget, which is really great. And that kind of just gives a sense of unity throughout the campus. Additionally, we have a lot of virtual and in-person events. So we had a drive-by parade last year. We had mask making where we sent each other masks. And then in person, we've had in previous years in some of the halftime games with the navigators. And additionally, we were able to create some videos together by compiling a bunch of trip shots from the navigators as well as the unified players here at Bates and create our own video.
Yeah, that's a great way. Those are all great ways to be successful with Special Olympics. So thank you for that. Ashley,
yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about the relationships that you've created with Bates College and maybe more specifically Bridget and Ellie?
Of course. First of all, Bridget and Ellie, everyone here at Navigator says hello. Our involvement with the Bates students has been phenomenal over the years. They've been very supportive, and we've basically become like a family while we've been working with them, because we had such a good time. We practiced hard, and it's been wonderful.
You had a very similar experience as me. How cool. Bridget, can you share with us about Bates College participation in the 2021 Virtual College Championship Weekend, maybe how you found success in that participation?
Yeah, of course. I'd love to speak about that. So I think that one of the great things that has come out of COVID actually is the ability for us to connect over large distances and not necessarily always be in person. So during the ESPN Virtual College Championship, I actually was not in the country. I was studying abroad in Ireland at the time, but I still got to participate in the challenge, which was really, really special. And I felt so connected to my navigator buddies as well as my fellow Bates Club members, even all the way across the Atlantic. So as that was kind of happening, I was sort of working in tandem with our club members and club leaders to kind of rally the Bates population around this cause. And our Instagram was super, super helpful with that. But it was just really great because you kind of had people from all different parts of our community coming in and supporting us. So we had our president record a message for us in support. We had our athletic director, who Adam Skaggs knows, Jason Fine, record a message or two. And then we also had just other students and athletes on our campus kind of commenting, posting, like signing pledges, just really like showing support in all different ways to kind of help us get up the leaderboard. And the activities that were a part of this championship were really, really fun too, and pretty much predominantly took place over Zoom, so I was really able to hop on a few of those. It was a really special experience, and I felt connected to everyone, even though I was not even in the same country as them. And I'm so incredibly proud of how we ended up finishing.
Yeah, so Virtual College Championship Week was a huge success overall, with actually over 40 teams participating and 12 of those being NCAA Division III schools. So your participation helped make it even better. So Ellie, currently Special Olympics North America is hosting Sona Move, an 8-week movement challenge. So can you share with us some activities that Bates College is participating in, or how you all are supporting that movement, maybe within your community?
Yes. So yes, the Special Olympics North America we're doing the Sona Move Challenge, the 8-week movement challenge. Is to see how many minutes you can exercise. There are various ways to participate. You can participate individually as a Special Olympics athlete alone. You can do doubles, so traditional or unified, and then you can do teams. So we have a college team, which is 3 to 10 people, and the unified players and athletes, and it's really fun. We get to keep track of how many minutes we exercise. We report from Monday to Sunday via a survey, and we can earn a spot on a leaderboard. We've been doing a lot of different ways to exercise. Personally, Bridget and I have been working really hard to track our minutes in field hockey practice. So we go out about from 4 to 7 each day, and we're trying to not only, participating in practice, but trying to really get after it when it comes to the running drills. We have a couple other athletes as well who are able to use their off-season workouts. So maybe if it's a lift in the weight room or a cardio workout to track what they can do. And I think it's really great. We are all able to work out in different ways. They also have fun engagement activities, such as like work out with a family member. So I was able to go home to Colorado this past week for a family event, and I needed to get my steps in for this move challenge. So I told my parents, I was like, we are going to do a workout together. And so just kind of getting the family involved in stuff that, my college friends are also doing has been really fun.
Those are great ideas to get others involved in the Sona 8-week challenge. Ashley, what has been your favorite memory with the Bates College Special Olympics Club thus far?
We have so many of them, but one of my favorite memories is definitely when we played during soccer, during halftime, and all the tournaments that we played in USM and Gorham for basketball. Good times.
Nice. Those are great memories. Bridget or Ellie, whichever one of you, or maybe even both of you, can you tell us more about your partnership with your local Special Olympics teams, the Navigators?
Yeah, of course. I'd like to underline that it's been really special. Like I think as Ashley kind of alluded to earlier, we've really grown and become a family. And it's just great knowing that I have this awesome group really like right nearby that is like always so supportive of us and we of them. And I just could not be more grateful for it. I think that we're really close. I mean, Ashley and I text pretty much every week, checking on each other, even when I was studying abroad. And I think we've just really formed incredible memories and experiences of them that I'm going to carry out for the rest of my life. I think just having the Navigators in such a like close proximity to our campus just makes things so much easier. They're literally less than a 10-minute drive, so kind of coordinating and organizing activities with them becomes that much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie, is there anything you'd like to add to that?
Yes, I just want to say it's been a pleasure working with the Navigators. It's been so fun for my 4 years of faith. And I've established really so many great connections. So I'm really happy that I could be a leader on this year for this club. And I can't wait to see where it goes next.
Bridget and Ellie, those were great answers. And now my favorite part of the interview, the rapid fire questions. What are the first 3 words that come to your mind when you think about inclusion?
Community, relationships, and diversity.
The first 3 words that come to mind when I think about inclusion are together, bonding, and unity.
So here. Hi, my 3 words that come to mind are definitely teamwork, teammates, and good times.
Perfect. So what is your favorite quote about inclusion?
I think, I'm not really sure if this is an actual quote, but I think it really only takes one person to kind of take that first step and to make that effort to be inclusive, and then it kind of just radiates out. So I'd just say it only takes one is probably the quote I would say.
My quote would probably be, let's do the ordinary things at an extraordinary level. I'll say that again because I just messed it. Let's do the ordinary things at an extraordinary level. I think there's one thing to just, walk in a door or walk through the door, but it's another thing to do it at an extraordinary level, hold the door for each other, get to know the next person behind you.
Mine is just going to be plain and simple. United we stand. Unified forever.
Thank you for all you've done to support and enable the inclusion movement between Special Olympics and NCAA Division III.